174 days and still counting. We are still telling the sad tale of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This war has a historical record as far back as creation. Speaking at a press briefing in Abuja with journalists on Thursday, Palestinian ambassador to Nigeria Abdullah Shawesh says the strict occupation measures in Jerusalem before the start of the Palm Sunday procession prevented thousands of Christians from the West Bank from arriving in the Holy City on this occasion.
Gaza was before the war the greatest open-air prison. Today is the greatest open-air graveyard, a graveyard for tens of thousands of people and also graveyard for many of the most important principles of the humanitarian law. Joseph Borrell, the EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs. There is no moral argument that justifies the continued sales of weapons to Israel. Over the past 6 months, Israel has unequivocally proven that it uses the Western and foreign weapons indiscriminately against the Palestinian people. Why does the West continue to supply them? Mary Laiwar, UN Special Rapporteur and Human Rights Defenders. Palestinians in Gaza, children, women, men, remain stuck in the non-stop nightmare. Communities obliterated, homes demolished, entire family and generation wiped out, with hunger and starvation stacking the population. It is monstrous that after so much suffering over so many months, Palestinians in Gaza are marking Ramadan with Israel bombs still failing, bullets still flying, artillery still pounding, and the humanitarian assistance still facing obstacles upon obstacles. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. The strict occupation measure in Jerusalem before the start of Palm Sunday processing prevented thousands of Christians from West Bank from arriving in the Holy City on this occasion.
The thirst and hunger keeps getting worse as the days goes by. Malnutrition among children keeps spreading fast and reaching devastating and unprecedented levels in the Gaza Strip. Abdullah Shawesh speaks further.
As of 20 March, up to 1.7 million Palestinians, over 75% of the population have been displaced across the Gaza Strip, and the majority multiple times. Families are forced to move repeatedly in search for safety following intense Israeli bombardment and fighting in Khan Yunis and the Middle area. In recent weeks, significant number of the displaced persons have moved further south. Malnutrition among children is spreading fast and reaching devastating and unprecedented level in the Gaza Strip due to the wide-reaching impact of the war and ongoing restriction and aid delivery. 4.5% of the children in shelters and health centers suffer from severe wasting, the most life-threatening from the malnutrition, which put children at highest risk of medical complication and death unless they receive urgent therapeutic feeding and treatment, which is not available. The prevalence of acute malnutrition among the children under 5 years of age in the north has increased from 13% to as high as 25%. The Israeli occupation government has issued a military order to confiscate 8,000 dunum, 1,977 acres of occupied Palestinian land for the benefit of colonial settler and settlement project. This is not the first time that fertile Palestinian land in Jordan Valley has been confiscated as part of the long-standing attempt to exert the full control over the Jordan Valley and preventing the establishment of the contiguous Palestinian state.
Hopefully, one day, the war comes to an end. Give a thumbs up to the subscription button and follow us up on every other social media platforms. Patience Sobot for VMAX TV.